right, Shalom. Before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, who rule well, teach well. Much respect to you, brothers, labing worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, we briefly touched on this subject yesterday at camp about how all these nations are going to go into captivity. Why? Because of what they have sown. You know, the scriptures say you reap what you sow. Let's get that right quick, all right?
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So you sown wicked oppression, you sown carnal things, you sown things to the flesh. Guess what? You're going to reap those same things. All right? And in terms of these other nations, we were all under captivity under all these nations. Hold that. We're going to go back to that. Go to 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10. Because every nation has had us in captivity. All right? We focus on this latest one because this is the one we're in. All right? You know, Esau Edom has put us under subjection. You know, and the scriptures say this is our last captivity. But all nations have had a part, all right, of our kingdom, as it were.
Okay.
You got it, huh?
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 10. What nation hath not a part in her kingdom?
Yeah, what nation have not had a part in her kingdom? Read that again.
What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom?
Yeah, that means every nation. All right, go ahead.
And gotten of her spoils.
Yeah, and they've gotten of her spoils. And we've been spoiled by all these nations. So the scripture plainly say that all nations have had us in captivity. Give me Jeremiah. We're still going to go back to Galatians, but give me Jeremiah 30 and 16.
Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Yep.
And all thine adversaries,
yep,
every one of them shall go into captivity.
Oh, the Lord making it plain. Every one of those nations that have had us in captivity will go into captivity. Well, guess what? We just read in 1 Maccabees that what nation have not had a part in our kingdom or gotten of our spoil. So every nation is going to go into captivity.
Okay.
Go ahead, huh?
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
See? They that spoil thee will I give for a spoil. Go ahead.
And all they and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
And then that's the promise that the Lord gave to the elect of the children of Israel. Matter of fact, go to Psalms 2. Because the Lord had made a specific point that the heathen is our inheritance. All right? We get that actually in the law. You know? Go ahead, huh? Verse 8.
Okay. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
See, ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
You see? No, the Lord has already had this thing already decreed and ordained. It's just got to come to his own perfection. Mm-hmm. Go back to Jeremiah 30 and read that last part again. Jeremiah 30 and 16.
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
See, all that prey upon us will the Lord give for a prey. And we got to make this point all the time. It's the Lord that's going to perform this work. Okay? Now, that's it on that, ain't it?
Okay.
Let's go back to Galatians and read verse 7 again.
Okay, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked.
Yep.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Oh Lord, you know, don't be deceived. These things are going to come to pass. Whatever you sow, you're going to reap. You've sown putting people into captivity. You sown oppression, which all these nations have had us in captivity. Guess what? You're going to receive that recompense. The Lord is going to pay you back. Right? Go to Colossians 3 and 25. And the Lord is going to perform this work. All right? When Yahawah come back and lay the smack down, as it were, guess what? Then all the nations are going to be in subjection. And whole Revelations 2 and 25. Then we're looking for Colossians Chapter 3 verse 25. Then we get Revelations 2. Matter of fact, go ahead and get that Revelations 2.
Revelation 2 and what?
25. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
Go ahead.
And he that overcometh
Go ahead.
and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So that same rod of iron that we will continue to read in Psalms 2 and 9, guess what? It's going to be a joint partnership with Yahawah, all right, to rule over these different nations, all right, and break them with a rod of iron, all right. So people who think that the scriptures all lovey-dovey, you got the scriptures wrong, man. The Lord said he's going to recompense his enemies, and he's going to put them into slavery. It's going to be a rigorous rulership, man. All right, for 1,000 years. Then after 1,000 years, Esau, you're going to be done away with. The other nations are going to have their own portion of the world again, but they're going to be in righteousness. Go ahead,
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Yep.
Even as I received of my father.
See, even as he received of his father. We just read it in Psalms 2. As men, I should give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. All right, now here you go. Colossians 3. Scroll all the way down to verse 25.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong,
he that doeth wrong,
shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
And that's plain, man. Go ahead.
And there is no respect of person.
And the Lord don't care about what you say about it. Ain't trying to get no damn reparations or none of that shit. You gotta get it, you know. That's gonna be the reparations. Those are the true reparations, man. Like we always say, shit, we want to get our lit back, you know. Let's close it out at Exodus chapter 21, verse 16.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man, and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
He shall surely be put to death, man. All right, and we are found in the hands of Esau, the so-called white man. All right, you know, when cops get behind us, we have fear, man. That's oppression, man. Let's get one more. Give me Isaiah 51 and verse 22. Oh yeah, man, the Lord has placed a couple trembling in our hand, and while we are upon our enemies, these base, low men, wicked, vile beasts of the earth, man. All right, but then guess what? The Lord said that cup is going to pass over to them. All right, you reap what you sow. You get what you put out. That's what you're gonna get back. We're looking for Isaiah 51 and 22. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 22. Thus saith the Lord, the power, and thy power that hath. Thus saith thy Lord, Yahawah,
Yep.
and thy power that pleaded the cause of his people.
Yep. See, it's going to be the Lord that's pleading this cause, man. All right, we got to keep that in the forefront of our mind. Don't get carnal. Stay spiritual. Let Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi do his thing. Go ahead,
Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling.
Yeah, the Lord has taken out of our hand the cup of trembling, man. All right, he's turning those curses back on our enemies. All right, and ultimately in the kingdom, they're gonna be on the short end of the stick. They're gonna receive those curses that we read about in Deuteronomy 28:68. Deuteronomy 28. All right, go ahead,
Even the dregs of the cup of my fury.
See, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. We had to drink of that cup. Part of that cup was what? Slavery. Go ahead,
Thou shalt no more drink it again.
See, this is our last captivity. The Lord said we ain't gonna drink it again. Go ahead.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
See, you will put it into the hand of them that afflict us, man. All right, and that's all these nations that we have read. Go ahead.
Which have said to thy soul,
yep,
bow down.
And that's what these nations ultimately said, because they had conspiracy in Psalms 83 to cut us off from being a nation. Go ahead,
That we may go over.
Yep.
And thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
And we did lay our body as the ground, but we didn't know who we were according to the scriptures. They was able to run circles around us. Is that it on that?
A little bit more.
Go ahead.
And as the street to them that went over.
Yeah, man. As the street to them that went over, man. Like we was non-existent to them. But the Lord has raised us up in these last days, and they looking on with great fear. Okay? That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Much respect to you, brothers laboring worldwide in truth and in sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Coming at you with a lesson, Lord willing. Till the next time, we say Shalom, DTA, and a Bob. Soon.